Okay, I just had this information I thought would be helpful, so I wanted to share that, just to give you a basic understanding. This is just a Bedini motor with a rotor that has two shafts on it. That's the run rotor. Excuse me, a shaft that has two rotors on it. That's the run rotor. That's the generator rotor. And I've got two generator coils on there now, but so far I've got a ratio of one run coil, which is that one, to three other coils, one trigger and two generators. But what I wanted to show was, if you can see here, this is a generator coil that I have, which is basically just a transformer that came from an adapter that I banged out with a hammer and put the coil back into place so it forms that E. As long as it doesn't close loop itself, then you can use it as a good inductor or a transformer, run coil, whatever. But I'm using it as a generator coil, and you can see I have it on the side. It's not even facing the magnets, and these are magnets I got from CD-ROM drives and stuff like that. But it's not even facing the magnets, but it still generates what I need. And this way it doesn't really clog the rotor at all, as it would if I faced the magnets. But I have there's a reed switch right there, and what that reed switch is doing is directly shorting the leads on this generator coil. I've got two leads, one lead right here, there's another one, and I have those going back to my charge in. But to get to the point, that reed switch, every time the rotor swings and the magnet hits that reed switch, it's basically shorting out the generator coil. And so what it's doing is it's taking whatever capacitance has saturated in that core, and it's directly shorting it with direct physical contact, which is, to me, is always going to make the best pulse. And what that does is it releases that spike. So I have this generator here this generator coil here that will probably just barely light, it'll light a 3-volt LED, something like that. But it's only kicking out about 3 or 4 volts, maybe about 6 volts maximum at top speed, especially the way this is aligned. And you could guess that. And it's not going to kick out that much. Don't expect it to be generating a lot like that. But since I have this reed switch hooked to it, basically making it short, it's generating a lot more. It's giving me enough to light a neon. It's giving me over 100 volts easily. But what I do is I basically take that stepped up spike and I add that to my charge in too. And I can show you on the meter. I'm going to go ahead and spin the motor. I have this generator coil just running these LEDs right here. I haven't run that back. That's just giving me an idea of what I'm getting. And then I have this is the lead coming from my generator coil, so I'm going to leave it hanging open and show you the voltage. So I'm going to start the motor. So motor is going. I got my meter on the high voltage scale, so it's going to give me jumpy readings of what my output voltage is. It's obviously much higher than that. I can probably light several neons in series easily. But so you see the neon lit. Now I'm going to add my generator coil. Now you see the voltage. The voltage jumps up easily into the 1500s. That's obviously just what the meter is telling me, but the voltage is great. Long story short, I can touch the leads all day without the reed switch pulsing it on this coil and feel nothing. But with the reed switch pulsing it like that, it's giving enough voltage to shock the hell out of me, and it's amplifying my output voltage a whole lot. So technically speaking, I could easily light a fluorescent now by doing this, but the ultimate goal is to take something like this that's barely generating anything and pulse it with the reed switch like that and have it charge a capacitor and do a time dump in the output. That's the ultimate goal. And using this method, you will be able to charge a capacitor to a lot higher voltage than you normally would.